And welcome back to the show. Here it's me, Hugh, and Sandra's here, and we're hitting the home stretch, and we're pleased to welcome Naiem Soliman to the show. Naiem.
Thank you very much. I'm honored and privileged to be speaking to you, Mr. Hugh and Sandra, and to your audience.
Thank you.
That's an honor for me. I'm a fan, and I like the station.
Well, that's just one of the reasons why we're so happy to have you on here.
Thank you very much. That's great.
So now your company is called IoT Solutions.
I wish it was my company. I'm working for that company.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about what the company's all about, and where do we start? Because did you start out as a software?
Yeah,
maybe just give us a...
I started out as a software engineer and developing software, but I moved to business and development afterwards.
Okay.
The company is doing human resources and payroll.
All right.
Okay.
Now, the consensus among the businesses right now is spending too much money and resources, trying to fix softwares and trying to adapt to equipment, upgrades, updates, and most of all security. They're spending a lot of resources and money on that.
And it's all Bill Gates' fault, right?
Well, if it's possible, there is a solution by Microsoft right now. It's the cloud.
The cloud.
Yes, the cloud is something that you can have your business. You don't have to worry about the hardware or the backups or the security and all of that. You can access it from anywhere.
So where is it stored? Where is this cloud?
The cloud is stored it's the same like the World Wide Web, but stored privately in another, if you want to say it's another place.
Okay.
But it's not, the difference between it and the World Wide Web is you cannot flood it. And you can say, okay, let me accept this person and refuse this person before that person gets there. So it's not floodable, and you can select, for example, you can say, I don't want this person, I want this person before he gets to Toronto to get out or to come in. So you can open the floodgate or close the floodgate as you want.
So do people pay to be part of this cloud?
Yes, it's Microsoft. The Microsoft cloud is one of them. There is another Zero Fail, is another part of the cloud.
Okay.
But us, we are Microsoft Gold Partner.
Okay.
We specialize in human resources and payroll. We are an open system, we're an open source system.
Okay.
We are multi-language system. We are multi-currency system. We're adaptable. We are very easy to use software, and we are there in a business starting in Toronto. It's a nice place to start the business.
Absolutely.
And it's a Canadian product.
Okay. So, Naiem, I have so many questions. So basically, I'm trying to understand. So IoT Solutions, humanizing technology, that's the slogan, slogan for IoT Solutions.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to understand. So are you offering cloud-based computing solutions to businesses?
Yes, human resources, yes.
Well, it's just human resources.
Human resources and payroll.
And payroll,
Okay, so it's very specific.
The human resources and payroll, yes.
So these are human resources and payroll cloud-based solutions.
Yes.
For small, medium, and large businesses?
For small, medium, and large business. Actually, we have a big clientele. We have Mercedes, we have Rolls-Royce, we have McDonald's, and MEA. We are the first in MEA to be in a cloud.
Okay.
We also can be hosted privately.
So you can take your solution and host it at the company servers or whatever as well. Okay.
Yes.
So this cloud thing, is this like a safety deposit box or a bank vault kind of thing? So it's...
Yes, it's...
Isn't she cute?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's very safe. It's by Azure. It's by Azure. It's very, very safe. Actually, the Canadian Army is hosting their sites and their database at the cloud, so it's very safe right now, and you can access it from anywhere. And the beautiful thing is, it's accessible to you just from a small notebook or from your phone, cell phone, or from any apparatus that have Wi-Fi.
Now,
Okay.
wait a sec. So I'm going to clarify. But so cloud-based, now, correct me if I'm wrong, Naiem, but cloud-based, even when you store your address book on Hotmail, that's a cloud solution, right? For your database. I call that a cloud, right? Because it's not on my own computer, right?
Yes.
Now, so now are you guys, you said this is a made in Canada or a Canadian solution, right?
Yes, it's Canadian and international solution because right now we have 1 million employee in our database, more than 50 countries.
Wow.
And it's one of the big MEA, and we're starting around North America. The best way to start is in Toronto, in Canada.
Okay.
And we like to start in Toronto, and we have an event on the 23rd at the Sheraton.
An event?
An event, yes.
April 27th?
April 23rd.
Oh, 23rd. Okay.
23rd at the Sheraton, Parkway Sheraton.
Day after Earth Day.
Yeah, and from 9 o'clock to 12 to 11 o'clock, and we'll be honored to have any guests that want to sign up in Eventbrite or in LinkedIn. And
Well, what's going to happen at this event?
we will introduce. We're gonna make a demo for our software so people can see it and see how easy to use it. You don't have to have a special skills to use it. It's very, very tabular.
Yeah.
And very easy to use software.
Now, this is primarily targeted at HR and payroll people in the companies, right?
That's it.
Or CEOs for a small company, I would think.
CEOs, yes. Which I would say this solution is right on with Mercedes and Rolls-Royce and McDonald's. You can recruit people. It's more involved than any other software. You can. There is reports, you can print ledgers, you can do everything you want to do with human resources and payroll.
So you want to go to the event?
Yeah, I'm going to be in the event.
So, and you're going to talk about this whole cloud technology there, right?
Yes, of course.
So,
And the advantage of the cloud is you don't have to update and upgrade the software and the solution.
wow.
Yeah.
So for computer not so literate people,
Yes.
Well, it's
That
just
would
like,
be really
because
nice.
companies spend a fortune just managing their own computing environment, right?
And the security.
And
Managing the security is one of the
Wow.
headaches to access. If you're not there at the job, you cannot access your data.
right.
So if you want to access it from outside, you need security, and the cloud is one solution. So you can access all your data from anywhere in the world just by any type of machine you have.
Well, the cloud makes sense unless somebody pulls the plug on the internet, right?
that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's independent of the World Wide Web. So if the World Wide Web goes down, you don't put www for the cloud. You just put the cloud name, and there is no www. It's another.
How do
way.
you do that?
You just write it's the name of the application, like Azure.net.
Yeah, you don't have to type in 3 W's.
Yes. you
So
don't-
can we create our own internet then?
Yeah.
You can create your own cloud. Yes, of course. So you
you
just
can
call
agree.
Microsoft and host it online.
So when you mention, so who's managing this cloud? Is it
Yeah.
Microsoft?
The cloud is managed by Microsoft, but we have an R&D team, and we have a support team that's managing this
Okay.
software for the company themselves. And we'll train the company to manage it if they want to. And it's open source, you can modify it, and
What do you mean open source? I
like
mean,
if somebody's computer literate can change it. It's SQL based software. So if anybody wants to modify it, they can modify it. They can modify the dictionary for the field.
what's the program? What's the programming environment? Is it PHP or
SQL?
no? Well, that's the,
Microsoft SQL Server.
okay. And is it a .NET application?
It's a .NET application. Yes.
Okay. All right. Just a little technical question for the people out there that
Yes.
need to know, Sandra.
So if ever you accuse me of having my head in the clouds, from now on I'm going to say thank you.
All right.
But it's easy to use. If you're not a technical person, it's very easy to use.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, okay. So it sounds like people will be able to come on the 23rd and really get a really good idea
Yes.
about this. Oh, do we have those?
You can go to the site also.
Yeah, we got some slides we're just going to look at here. And
Sure.
Naiem, maybe you can explain some of these to us.
Of course.
Could we see the first one and you can comment? So
this is some of our clients like Hyatt and
Western.
and Fairmount and MEA.
Okay.
This is some of our clients, big name. Sanford. This is some of our clients in MEA and Sheraton also.
okay, maybe
So
let's
Hyatt.
go on to the next slide and
Yeah.
just see what that brings up.
Okay. Just do that.
Mm.
Also, the same slide. This is gas and oil. Okay, British Petroleum is over there. Chevron is our client also. Baker Hughes, Gulf Sands. You know, this is. Big
So these are all
company.
not in Canada. These are out of.
This is done in MEA.
Okay, okay.
MEA and Europe and Russia.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
We're starting
Canada.
to crack the North American market and Canadian market.
Okay, how many more slides do we have here? The automotive sector. So basically, these are just looking at the different sectors and
Yes,
some of the
Rolls-Royce
companies that
is
you're
there,
dealing with.
Mercedes
Okay,
is
so it's your
there.
clients.
Right.
worldwide.
Yeah, many.
Okay.
Wow, this is so exciting for you. It must be so exciting to be part of the North American launch.
Yes, we want, and the owner of the company, the two co-founder of the company, would love to have it started in Canada, especially in Canada, okay, because they are Canadian, okay, and to bring up Canadian flavor and in Toronto
Mm-hmm.
to the software, and it's very, very nice to start in Toronto, and
So it's a Canadian company
it's Canadian company.
that got
yes.
all of its clients elsewhere before it's getting clients
But
in Canada.
it's all over the world. It's also all over the world.
Okay.
It's in 50 countries. Okay.
Wow, it's beautiful.
So it's not localized in one country.
Okay, Naiem, now, so who are you looking to speak to about this? In your own words, like what kind of companies or what kind of people in companies?
Anybody, any companies that have a human resources
Mm-hmm.
and they're not satisfied with their solution, or they want multi-currency, or they have questions, they can come, they can send us an email
Mm-hmm.
at www.hitsolutions.com.
Mm-hmm.
double S in the middle and S in the end, and we will be glad to assess the situation for them and send them a reply to their
That's
question.
the website. What would the
Yeah.
email be? You said
N Soliman. There is my
Okay.
my email is nsoliman@hitsolutions.com.
okay.
Okay.
And is it HR people you speak to or IT people you speak to?
HR people and
Okay.
IT people and
Okay.
all people, vice presidents.
Yeah, it's the CFO that's going. He's looking at the numbers, right? He's seeing what the IT people cost, and he's seeing what the HR people need,
Yes.
right? And he's probably got some input to the CEO about
By the
maybe
way,
we need to do something here.
By the way, we are the cheapest also. We are the dollar-wise, we are very, very, very competitive.
Okay.
Well, I mean, which makes sense. I mean, the cloud solution.
Yes.
It seems to me not just for HR, but in a lot of for a lot of the IT functions of a company, a lot of that stuff's moving to the cloud, and people who are responsible for the financial management of the companies, they need to be responsible and have a look at a cloud alternative if,
Yes.
if
Of
they're
course,
not
and you
already
can use
doing
it
that.
from your phone.
Yeah.
You just phone and you can use it right away. I use it from my phone. There is no problem.
So pretty soon nobody will need an office. People can just walk around the city doing their business on their phones.
That's it.
right?
And a lot of people
That's
are already
it.
doing that now.
It's a revolution, huh? It's a revolution.
Okay. So now, how long have you been with the company, Naiem?
I've been with the company now for 1.5 years, 2 years, almost 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the atmosphere of the company. There is the co-founder of the company are really, really down-to-earth people.
Yeah.
We are Microsoft Gold partners, and we also we have a great team behind us in sales
Yeah.
and in R&D, research and development.
Yeah.
And also in support, we have 24/7
Wow.
around the clock support for our customers.
Okay.
And judging by the breadth of clients, I mean, that speaks for itself, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the product, yeah.
So the 23rd, and where is that event again? From 9 to 11?
Sheraton Parkway in Highway 7. Highway 7.
Highway 7
600
and...
Highway 7.
Oh. Okay.
Where is that? 7 and what?
7. I'm not from. Let me see.
Okay, 600.
West of Young
is it-
or
yeah,
east of
east or
Young?
west of Young.
East Young.
East.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
east.
probably around
Don Mills or Don Valley?
Leslie or
East
East
Beaver
Beaver
Creek.
Creek.
Okay,
We know
thank
exactly
you.
where that is. Thank you, Phoenix. So that sounds like fun. So
Yes.
how does a person do they have to register to come to
Yes,
the
they
event?
have to register. They can go to Eventbrite or LinkedIn or Facebook, and they can register.
What do they look up on Facebook or those
Look
other?
Phoenix, 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 Phoenix.
Just look up Phoenix Con.
Yeah, and they can see the human resources, and they can LinkedIn also.
Okay.
And Eventbrite is just Toronto, and see the event on the 23rd and register for it.
Okay. Now, is there also links from the Hit Solutions website?
Yes, of course.
So they could just go to hitsolutions.com,
You can do
follow
that
the
also.
links, and sign up for it.
Yes.
And there may be some people watching this video after the 23rd, so we want to make sure that they can get in touch with you.
Sure.
I guess either through the website or your email.
Yes, sure.
And Soliman at.
It would be my
Hits
pleasure to
Solutions.
answer any question.
Okay. And anything else you want to let people know about?
I'm glad to be here, and this is our first event. It's a great company. Torontonians are very nice people, and we are glad to be here and privileged that we have the opportunity to start in Toronto.
And you plan to make a dent in the Toronto market.
Yes.
All right. Well, I just think that if anybody is in the HR business or or the IT business and they're looking for HR cloud-based solutions, I mean, they should probably check out the event or give you a call.
That's
Naiem.
it. That's it. It's
Okay.
good. And probably will repeat that again with the president of the company or somebody else.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Great.
All right. Thanks, Naiem.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
It's a pleasure again. Thank you, Sada.
Okay, so I guess that's it, the show, Sandra.
We're done.
Yeah,
What an amazing show.
absolutely.
What an amazing show.
So
Bye-bye.
thanks for doing this, and thanks everybody else for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time right here on thatchannel.com. See you then.